Our next story is from Greece. The country's Supreme Court has banned two controversial concepts, two rituals that are central to Islamic and Jewish religious practices, halal and kosher. We'll tell you the reason behind the court's decision, but first let's understand what these concepts really are. Halal and kosher, we've all heard of them in the context of meat and dairy. You must have seen these words labeled on food packets. You must have seen them written in bold outside certain eateries. These concepts date back thousands of years. But what do they really mean? Kosher is a term that describes any food which is prepared in compliance with Jewish dietary laws. It comes from the Hebrew word kashrut. It simply means proper or fit. Now, this word is mentioned several times in the Torah. To be kosher, a mammal has to have split hooves like cows, sheep, goats, and deer. Under kosher guidelines, these animals should only be slaughtered by a Jew, and any food product classified as meat cannot be consumed with dairy products. Plus, utensils used to prepare meat and dairy are also supposed to be kept separate. Now, there are a range of other guidelines, but this is the simplest explanation for what is kosher. As for halal, it describes anything that is in compliance with Islamic laws, not just food, but also drinks and matters of daily life. It's an Arabic word which translates into permissible or lawful. Anything that's not halal is called haram, meaning prohibited or unlawful. In the context of food, halal diets allow meat from only certain types of animals. It also follows a certain procedure when it comes to slaughter. But it doesn't prohibit the mixing of meat with dairy. Now, this too is a simple definition. Just like kosher food, there are several other practices and rituals, but this should be enough to understand what halal and kosher are. Now, in Greece, both these concepts have been banned. The decision has been taken by the Hellenic Council of State, which is the apex body in the country, apex judicial body in the country, the top court. It says that both these practices are inhumane because they require animals to be killed without administering them with anesthesia, meaning making the animal lose its sensation to pain. The court says that religious preparation of animal products does not outweigh animal welfare. It has refused to allow exemptions to its order. It has asked the Greek government to regulate the relationship between animal rights and religious freedom. It has triggered a backlash too. Jewish groups in Europe are outraged. They're calling it an infringement of their freedoms. And Greece, by the way, is not the first country to do so. In recent years, several European countries have imposed bans on ritual slaughter. Sweden, Slovenia, Estonia, Denmark, and Finland, for example. Their decisions are not really politically motivated or aimed at targeting a particular community, they say. These bans are part of an ongoing struggle between animal rights activists, animal welfare activists, and religious bodies. The activists say that stunning animals before killing them is a more humane way of doing it. The religious bodies say that this is an attack on their faith and customs and way of life. So the debate continues. Well, here's what we say. If animal welfare really is a concern, then shouldn't letting all animals live be the goal? WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.